That's why I'm saying.
So in 1988, when I bought a house in Andover, there was no indication that there was a landfill up there, and that there were ball fields and soccer fields. And there was this little creek that ran down behind, there was a lady that lived out back, and it ran between her house and my house, and it was the color of rust, vibrant rust, and we now know that that's
iron.
Arsenic
And
and
arsenic and
iron, I mean, all
iron
sorts of
block.
things. So I called the town in 1988 and said, hey, this doesn't look good. Can you come out and take a look at it? They came out and said, don't worry about it. It's okay. So, you know, the town has, shall we say, not been an ideal neighbor out there. Okay? And, you know, there are lots of housekeeping issues around the landfill for the past 30 years, 28 years that I've been around. And so when we talk about more active uses up around that landfill area, I have concerns about our uses because we haven't done a good job in the past 28 years maintaining any semblance of cleanliness around there. There's, and I know it's not under the town's immediate control, but there's been an awful lot of illegal dumping up there. And, you know, the gate is open sometimes on weekends and it's not open, and it's, you know, people can drive through. I mean, it's not a controlled situation up there.
Well, hopefully now it is, because I installed new gates and locks.
Yeah,
So if you see it's not, you can call us.
You know, it's like hopefully not being pregnant, you know?
Right.
I mean, I'm looking for a little bit more surety than a handshake, you know?
Got it.
And so, you know, heavier uses are a concern to me. Am I a supporter of some type of recycling center? Yes. And then, you know, do I understand the reasoning behind, you know, having materials up there? I can understand that. I don't support it because I'm tired of the heavy use of, you know, town trucks and outside contractors coming through there and hearing them at, you know, 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning up there. I mean, I understand that, but, you know, I think why I'm talking about historical perspective here is that we thought we were doing the right thing a long time ago in this town, and we brought a whole bunch of soil up from Raytheon, and as I understand it, and dumped it into the landfill and started closing it. So when Raytheon was being built, we moved all that fill up there to the landfill. Now that landfill was, you know, an inferior, poorly designed, not properly engineered cap. But hey, guess what, guys? The town did that 30, 35 years ago. And it didn't work. It failed. You know, and it hasn't protected the environment. We've gone 30 years with more insults to the environment. You know, Lord knows, I mean, CDM can say how far the arsenic has migrated downstream, but we really don't know. I mean, I'm not convinced entirely, you know, about how that's operating. So, I mean, it's a trust thing, you know, and I mean, that's where I'm at. I mean, my initial reaction here is, listen, put a plain old cap on it, put some solar on top to pay for the 30 years of monitoring, put a big gate up around it, and, you know, put up berms so we don't have to look at it and be done.